The humid Caribbean air, thick with the scent of night-blooming jasmine and salt, clung to Isla's skin. It was a suffocating blanket, mirroring the pressure constricting her chest. Behind her, the low murmur of the production crew and the clinking of glasses from the villa's terrace felt a world away. Before her, there was only Lachlan Steele. He had cornered her on the balcony, his large frame blocking the only escape route back to the manufactured fun of the reality show. The moonlight carved sharp angles on his face, illuminating the storm brewing in his dark eyes. He was too close, his body heat a familiar inferno she hadn't felt in 5 years. This is what you wanted, isn't it? He murmured, his voice a low gravelly rumble that vibrated through her bones. His hand came up, not to touch her, but to brace against the stone railing beside her head, trapping her completely, her heart hammered against her ribs. A frantic bird in a cage. I have no idea what you're talking about. A bitter, humorless laugh escaped him. Don't you? A conveniently timed scandal, a public meltdown, and suddenly we're trapped on an island paradise together. He leaned in, his breath ghosting across her cheek. You think one PR nightmare is all it takes to throw us back together, and we just, what, pretend the last 5 years never happened? Isla, the first domino fell not with a bang, but with a notification, a single, venomous ping from her phone that sliced through the quiet of her Bel Air living room. Isla Redding didn't need to look, she could feel it in the air, the same electric charge that precedes a lightning strike. Her agent, Ava, had a custom tone, a screeching alarm bell reserved for level 5 career emergencies. Her thumb hovered over the screen, a tremor running through it. On it, the headline from Gossip Rag ** celeb gay screamed in digital neon. A-list actress Isla Redding and pop idol Flynn Carter's secret villa romance. Insiders say the cozy couple has been living together for months. Beneath it was a gallery of damning photos. Her and Flynn entering the Redding family estate yesterday. Her and Flynn leaving this morning, both inexplicably wearing matching, custom-embroidered Tom Ford shirts. In one shot, he was carrying 2 large grocery bags filled with fresh produce from their mother's organic garden. It looked disgustingly domestic. A low growl vibrated in her chest. She wanted to hurl her phone across the room, to watch the glowing screen of lies shatter against the marble fireplace. The phone buzzed again, Ava's name flashing insistently. Isla took a deep breath, composing her face into a mask of detached calm, and answered. It's already trending worldwide on X, Ava said, her voice clipped and devoid of pleasantries. Hashtag Isla Flynn. Congratulations, you're the #1 topic on the planet. They were matching family shirts. Ava, my mother's an artist. She calls it a postmodern deconstruction of luxury commodification. She ambushed us. I don't care if they were shirts woven from the golden fleece by Rumpelstiltskin himself. The optics are a category 5 hurricane. Ava's voice was sharp. He's a pop idol, Isla, an idol. His fans are a rabid army of teenagers who believe he's a celibate saint. They're already sharpening their digital pitchforks for the cradle-snatching cougar who corrupted their boy. He's my brother, Isla stated, the words flat and tired. Her one, true, non-negotiable secret. In an industry built on smoke and mirrors, the fact that Isla Redding and Flynn Carter were siblings was the only piece of reality she'd fiercely guarded. It was safer that way. No accusations of nepotism, no forced industry pairings. Just 2 separate careers, orbiting at a safe distance, until now. A secret brother nobody knows about. Ava shot back. So, to the rest of the world, you're a predator and he's a career suicidal heartthrob. His label is having a meltdown. We need a statement, now. Before Isla could answer, a notification banner unfurled across the top of her screen, a new post on X, from an account that had been dormant for 2 years, an account she prayed would stay buried forever. Lachlan Steele * flirting with the best of them, but won't commit to marriage. He's too young for you, Isla. Let a professional get his heart broken this time. Tagging at Flynn Carter. The world tilted on its axis. Isla's breath hitched. It couldn't be. Not him. Not now. She refreshed her feed. It was real. The blue checkmark shimmered next to his name. The Oscar-winning actor, the king of stoic silence, the man who treated social media like a plague, had just thrown a nuclear bomb into her dumpster fire. The internet exploded. If the initial story was a hurricane, Lachlan's post was the asteroid that caused the extinction event. Within minutes, 3 hashtags were locked in a death match for the #1 trending spot. Hashtag Isla Flynn, hashtag Lachlan Steele, and hashtag the Simp Emperor. What the hell is happening? Ava's voice crackled through the phone, an octave higher than usual. Isla, what did you do? Me. I haven't spoken to him in 5 years. Isla retorted, her voice a strained whisper. She was staring at the screen, at his words, feeling a phantom ache in her chest. The comments section under his post was a war zone. What is going on? Is the Simp Emperor logging in from an alternate reality? Did Lachlan Steele just admit to being dumped by Isla Redding? My brain is melting. Hold up. He said marriage. They were that serious. Flynn Carter is somewhere crying into his frosted tips right now. Isla's PR team was scrambling. Flynn's team was in full-blown panic. And Lachlan was just getting started. A new post appeared. Lachlan Steele *, don't get her wrong, everyone. I was the one who was too busy, too focused on work. She left me because I neglected her. It's not her fault, it's mine. Another, Lachlan Steele *, I never even got to meet your parents. He gets to go to the family villa. At Flynn Carter, what's your secret? And another, Lachlan Steele *, is that the new look you're into? Should I audition for a boy band? The final nail in the coffin of his dignified public persona. Lachlan Steele *, any major record labels looking for a slightly too old, emotionally available lead singer. Serious inquiries only. Contact my agent. Email in bio. The internet collectively lost its mind. The man whose name was synonymous with prestige, with quiet intensity, with artistic integrity, was having a very public, very chaotic meltdown, and it was all because of her. He's offered a solution, Ava said, her voice a strange mix of horror and awe. 2 hours later, Isla was now in a sterile conference room, surrounded by her crisis management team. Her phone had been confiscated to stop her from watching the carnage unfold in real time. A solution to what? The heat death of the universe he just caused, Isla asked, rubbing her temples. He wants to do a reality show, Ava said, dropping the words like they were made of lead. Isla stared at her. You're joking. Love, lies luggage. Ava read from a press release that had just just been sent to her. A new celebrity travel show, 5 stars, 1 exotic location, 0 script, an authentic look at life behind the headlines. She looked up, her eyes wide. He's publicly invited you and Flynn to be on the show, to clear the air once and for all. It was insane, it was manipulative, it was brilliant, a public spectacle to solve a public spectacle. He was trapping her, using the very media machine he despised to corner her. If she said no, she'd look guilty, like she had something to hide. If she said yes, she'd be walking straight into his trap, on his terms, in front of millions of people. My team is talking to Flynn's team, Ava continued. They think it might be the only way out of this. Go on the show, control the narrative, prove you're just friends or working on a secret music collaboration, kill the dating rumors dead. Isla closed her eyes. She could see his face, that infuriatingly handsome, infuriatingly calm face. He knew she couldn't say no. He was counting on it. And Lachlan, she asked, a knot of dread tightening in her stomach, is he going to be on the show too? Ava gave her a look that was pure pity. Isla, she said softly, he's the executive producer. The private jet sliced through a sky the color of a faded bruise, leaving the chaos of Los Angeles behind. Isla stared out the window, watching the city shrink into a glittering web of lights. She had agreed, of course, she had. Flynn was beside her, headphones on, furiously scribbling lyrics into a notebook. His way of coping, the past 24 hours had been a blur of frantic calls, contract negotiations, and carefully worded public statements. Isla Redding asterisk rumors are just that, looking forward to showing everyone the truth and having some fun in the sun. See you in paradise. Hashtag Love Lies and Luggage. Flynn Carter asterisk can't wait to work on some new music in a beautiful place with talented people, grateful for the opportunity. Hashtag Love Lies and Luggage. It was all perfectly curated PR speak, hollow, lifeless, unlike Lachlan's posts, which pulsed with a raw, chaotic energy that had captivated the entire world. She hadn't spoken to him directly. Everything was handled through layers of agents and lawyers. She didn't even know who the other 2 cast members were. All she knew was that she was flying towards an island in the Caribbean, towards a confrontation 5 years in the making, towards him. The thought sent a shiver down her spine that was equal parts fear and a strange, unwelcome thrill. She had told herself for 5 years that she was over him, that the cool, detached professional she presented to the world was who she really was, but the chaos of the last day had cracked that facade, and underneath, she found something she thought she had buried long ago. A flicker of the girl who had fallen in love with him on the set of Where the Sun Sets Twice.